Hey guys, it's one of my most favorite times of year, Halloween! It's a time when YouTubers and streamers play scary games, when cosplay is publicly accepted, and of course, the decorations. On my stream, I have it set up so that when viewers cheer a certain amount of bits, it automatically triggers videos that look like this. Nailed her pretty good on the shoulders. Oh no, oh god. Want to know how to set this up? That's right, it's another effing touch portal tutorial. Just get it already. It's a great way to add really unique and creative ways for your viewers to interact with your streams. This tutorial is very similar to one I did in the past on how to get chat commands to trigger GIFs to appear on your stream, which I will post a link to above. This should work in both slobs and OBS, although I'll be showing you the OBS version because that's what I personally use. First, I recommend setting these up to be not so spammable, maybe in the 100-bit plus range because these videos are going to be a little bit longer, but it really depends on you, your audience, and what you want to do with it. I also recommend changing your alerts for those bit ranges so that they don't fire off sound, and you can change this in your alert box whether you use Streamlabs or Stream Elements or what have you. You want the only sound coming from the video itself just to give maximum immersion and not from the alert. You can keep the GIF and the text so that the person is acknowledged for the bits that they have given you, but what I do personally is I have it so that when they cheer, it only shows a GIF and their name for maybe like 2 seconds with no sound before going away so that it doesn't interfere with the video for too long. First, go to YouTube and look up things like spooky green screen, Halloween green screen, whatever it is you want to have on your stream. Some videos feature multiple animations in one video or have a dumb subscribe thing at the end, so you may have to take the video into your video editing software of choice to remove the offending sections. First, we're going to start by adding a new scene, and now you might be asking, but Adam, why would you want to add a new scene instead of just adding a source to every one of your scenes? Well, it's just easier to put the video in one scene and add the filters to that so that you don't have to keep applying individual filters to every single scene. I hope that makes sense, but I'll show you in just a second. So we're going to name this Zombie Hands. And then I'm going to add the video that I'm going to want to use. Make sure that you also put it on loop. Browse. Okay, we're going to add this one right here. Let me mute this here. I'm actually going to pick a different audio for this, and I'll show you how to do that later on. Now what we're going to need to do is make sure that we chroma key this out. So you're going to right click, filters. Under effect filters, we're going to add chroma key. Okay, and actually that does a pretty good job on its own. Depending on the video you get, you may also have to add color correction to it, in which you can adjust the tint some more. But I think with what we have, it's good enough. Now what you're going to want to do is add this scene into all of the other scenes that you want this to be able to work in. So I want to have this set so that if someone cheers in my starting soon, just chatting, game, or be right back screen, the zombie hands will appear in any of them. So I'm going to add scene, and we're going to add zombie hands, and then we're going to hide it at default, and I'm going to do that for all of the other scenes. If you want to add a separate audio track to this, you can do that as well. You can just hit add, and we're going to add another media source. Let's call this one Horde Sound. Okay. We're going to want to loop that one as well. And then I think I already have one. Here we go. Enraged Zombies. So you can add that into the same scene. Put the volume down here a bit. You can add this into the same scene, so it'll work the same for all of these scenes that you have selected. If you want to be able to hear the sounds for your video yourself and not just your viewers, you're going to want to hit on the cog, go to Advanced Audio Properties, and then under Horde Sound, I'm going to select Monitor and Output. Then when it gets triggered, you'll be able to hear the sound as well. In Touch Portal, we're going to create a new button, so click on an empty spot, and we're going to name this one something like Zombie Hands. We're going to go to the On Event tab, and then scroll down to Twitch, and select On Receiving Bits. So for me, I think I'll set this one to be between 100 and, say, 200 bits. Cool. Now scroll up to OBS or Streamlabs or whatever it is that you're going to be using, and we're going to click on source visibility for as many scenes as your source is appearing. So if you'll remember, I have starting soon, just chatting, the game screen, and my be right back screen. Then go up to logic, wait for timer, and then we're going to go back down for source visibility and click that another 4 times. Now what we're going to do is for all the ones on the top, I'm going to select show. And for the ones on the bottom, I'm going to select hide. Then we're going to select the scenes that they're going to be appearing in. So like I said, starting soon, just chatting, game, be right back. And same for the ones on the bottom. Then we're going to select the source, which is zombie hands. For the time, you can set this to milliseconds, seconds, or minutes. What I do is I make sure to set it for as long as the video is before it loops again. Or if it's a video that can be looped infinitely, just set it for however long that the soundtrack is that goes with that video. So I think for mine, it's about 15 seconds. Then make sure you hit save. And you're done. Unfortunately, if you try to test this with either Streamlabs or Stream Elements, you'll notice that it won't work. This is because you're not live. So something I recommend doing is maybe setting up a GIF command like I've shown in a previous video, just to make sure that Touch Portal is actually properly connected to Twitch. The most important thing is going to be making sure that your Twitch auth tokens are all up to date and accurate. I recommend actually changing these every week. I know that Touch Portal recommends you do it every month, but just to be on the safe side, I like to test it out. What you can do to make sure that it is connected is you can set up a simple command, something like once someone types a command in chat, a GIF appears. That way you know for sure Touch Portal is actually attached to your account. But again, I do have that in a separate video in case you're interested. I'm just setting one up just for testing purposes. Hope this helps add some creativity to your streams and enjoy the spooky season. If you want to see these alerts in action as well as other spooky Halloween decorations I've set up for my stream, you can find me on Twitch. I'm going to be doing the basic streamer thing and doing spooky games for the rest of this month after Star Wars Squadrons. And you can catch me every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6 p.m. Pacific. I'm AtomBombBody, and remember to keep on creating and never lose that drive to improve. That was really fun. Okay, I need to grab something, like...